You've had your best ideas in the weirdest places, right? Not at your desk, not during your deep work session, but in the shower, or on the toilet, or brushing your teeth, staring blankly at the wall like a philosopher in exile. Here's what's wild. Those random bathroom breakthroughs aren't random at all. They're your brain trying to tell you something. And once you understand why your best ideas come when you least expect them, you can actually trigger inspiration on command, not just when you're half naked with shampoo in your hair. Chapter 1: The Quietest Room in the World. Let's start with this. When was the last time your mind was actually quiet? Not silent like no noise, but calm like no notifications, no pressure, no pretending to be productive. That's what the bathroom gives you. It's the last sacred space where no one expects anything from you. You're not performing. You're not scrolling. You're not reacting. You're just being. Your brain, finally free from noise, goes, "Oh, hey, now that we're alone, remember that problem you've been trying to solve for 3 weeks? I've got an idea." That's not magic. That's neuroscience. See, your brain works in two modes, focused and diffused. When you're trying too hard to think, you're in focus mode, logical, intense, narrowed in. But when you relax, like in a shower, your brain slips into diffused mode, and that's where creativity actually lives. Chapter 2: The Science of Sudden Genius. Let's break it down. When you stop actively working on a problem, your subconscious keeps working for you. So when you're washing your hair or brushing your teeth, your default mode network lights up. That's the part of your brain that connects random ideas, memories, and patterns. That's when you suddenly go, wait a minute, what if I tried that instead? Boom, idea unlocked. Ever notice how you can't force inspiration, but you can create the conditions where it finds you? That's why people say sleep on it. It's not sleep that brings clarity, it's detachment. When you finally stop trying so hard, your brain finally does what it's built to do: connect the dots. Chapter 3: The Pressure Problem. You know what kills creativity faster than anything? Pressure. That's why you can't think of a brilliant tweet when you're staring at your screen, but suddenly one pops into your head while you're rinsing your face. When the stakes are low, the brain is playful. When the stakes are high, it's defensive. It's like trying to dance while someone's judging your every move. You can't flow, you can't feel, you can't think freely. But in the bathroom, nobody's watching. You're relaxed, unbothered, and your brain finally says, all right, let's have fun again. That's why artists, founders, and thinkers build rituals around detachment. Walks, showers, drives. They all trigger the same mental state. Pressure off, creativity on. Chapter 4: Flow Finds the Gaps. You've probably heard of the flow state, that magical zone where work feels effortless and ideas just click. Guess what? Flow doesn't appear when you're forcing it. It sneaks in through the gaps. When you're quiet, when you're relaxed, when you're doing something rhythmic and mindless, like washing dishes or shampooing your hair. That's when your mind stops clinging and starts connecting. The same way jazz musicians improvise. They don't overthink every note. They trust the rhythm. So next time you get a bathroom epiphany, don't laugh it off. Recognize it for what it is: your brain slipping into mini flow. It's not about the place, it's about the mental space. Chapter 5: Recreating the Bathroom Effect. Here's the good part. You don't have to live in the shower to stay inspired. You can engineer the same mental state anywhere. How? Try this. Step 1: Step away from your screen. Step 2, do something repetitive but calming. Take a walk, wash dishes, doodle, even just sit and breathe. Step 3, let your mind wander without guilt. That's your indirect work time. It's where creativity brews quietly in the background. Steve Jobs used to take long, silent walks. Einstein played the violin. Bill Gates had his famous Think Weeks. They all did the same thing. Create space for random connections to happen. That's what your shower is doing. It's giving your brain permission to breathe. Chapter 6, Respect the Silence. We live in a world that worships hustle, but silence is where the real genius hides. Every time you fill silence with noise, you rob your brain of the chance to surprise you. So instead of scrolling the moment you feel bored, let your mind wander. Instead of reaching for your phone on the toilet, you do it, don't lie, sit and think. That boredom you feel, it's not emptiness, it's a doorway. And behind it lives the next idea that could change your life. So yeah, maybe it's funny that inspiration strikes when you're half naked and dripping wet. But maybe that's the point. It's the one time you're not pretending, not performing, just being human. Because creativity doesn't come from effort. It comes from ease. And when your mind finally gets quiet enough to listen, you realize the best ideas were always waiting. You just needed to step away long enough to hear them.